She's so rotten, she wants migrants picking cotton. We present to you Democratic Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, who made this shocking argument why America needs immigrants. Roll it, Alfred.
So I had to go around the country and educate people about what immigrants do for this country, or the fact that we are a country of immigrants.
Right.
The fact is, ain't none of y'all trying to go and farm right now. Okay, so I'm lying. Raise your hands.
When the wheels fall off.
You're not.
Did you see what happened when Megyn Kelly and Greg Gutfeld came face to face with Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett? Things got tense very quickly. It was one of those awkward moments you're glad you weren't part of. Crockett, known for her strong opinions and sharp way of speaking, stepped in to press the issue of illegal immigration. Right away, the mood in the room changed. The moment stood out not because of calm debate, but because of the raw tension and sharply opposing views.
She does. She puts out this video of her acting in a certain way, and that's how she fundraises.
We actually did a bit of a deep dive on her after my old colleague from Fox News, Todd Starnes, posted something on X not long ago, Walter. He posted the following. Jasmine Crockett wants you to think she's from the hood, that she grew up on the streets. The exact opposite is true. She attended an exclusive day school where tuition is nearly $35,000 a year. She also attended Rhodes College, a private school where tuition is nearly $55,000 a year. She's cosplaying a gangsta. So we looked up her background. She was born in St. Louis. She's 43. Her dad was a Baptist pastor and a teacher. Her mother worked in a post office. She graduated from Mary Institute in St. Louis Country Day School, one of the most expensive private schools in the city. Indeed, the current tuition, $35,000.
Kelly and Gutfeld didn't hold back at all. They were ready to challenge Crockett at every step. This felt less like a normal political debate and more like a clash of tactics and quick thinking. Crockett leaned on her usual confident style to push her points, but it soon became clear that style alone wasn't enough. Gutfeld's sharp humor and Kelly's focused breakdown pointed out holes in Crockett's arguments, making it hard for her to stay in charge of the discussion. If you enjoy high-stakes political showdowns, this was definitely one to watch. Go ahead and hit subscribe. You won't want to miss moments like this, and it helps me keep bringing you more. Looking closer, Crockett's arguments were front and center, but she struggled under the non-stop pressure from Kelly and Gutfeld. She jumped straight into her points, stressing how important immigrants are to the US and presenting herself as a passionate supporter, all while trying to survive a tough and unforgiving debate.
Jasmine Crockett's got another hot take. No blacks and whites on a wedding cake. The Democrats' new chosen one, Jasmine Crockett, is in the news again for an old clip where she attacked Florida Rep. Byron Donalds for marrying a white woman. Roll it, Bertha.
The fact that you sitting around talking about life was better under Jim Crow, is this because you don't understand history? Or literally it's because you married a white woman and so you think that whitewashed you?
That's when things started to slip for Crockett. Her opponents immediately focused on her statements with sharp attention and intensity. Gutfeld jumped in first, mixing his usual combination of solid facts and humor. He quickly dug into the bigger picture of Crockett's claims, showing how illegal immigration affects the economy, issues that politicians often ignore or sometimes choose to overlook.
Do you share your boxcar with people of color?
I do.
Yeah.
My boxcar does not know race, does not know gender. It is a welcome space where only deodorant is not welcome. I like this Jasmine Crockett lady, right?
It's a great name, isn't it, for a villain?
Yeah.
Crockett is the whitest last name you could ever have.
Yeah. Sonny Crockett, Miami Vice.
Yes.
It's like the whole thing is like, because I've seen her, she's very well spoken, and then she gets on certain programs and lets it. So maybe this whole thing is like a Netflix documentary, like a new spin on Dr. Jekyll and.
Then Megyn Kelly stepped in, bringing the calm confidence of an experienced media pro while giving her clear, no-nonsense analysis. She went through Crockett's points carefully, almost like a lawyer breaking down a case in court. Kelly pointed out gaps in the arguments, highlighting contradictions and real-world effects that had been missed.
This woman, I've had about enough of her. She wants to be like a member of the squad. She thinks of herself like an AOC. She talks like, she's from the hood. Meanwhile, she grew up in a nice family. She didn't talk like this 3 years ago. 3 years ago, she sounded like you and I sound in this conversation. Like, I'm really excited to be going to Congress. I can't wait to get started on my new job. Now she's like, we need to smack him in the head.
We know that we work for the American people. And what we not gonna do is stand around while they pull this that they trying to pull right now.
Like, what? What do you, we have videotape. Why are you talking like that? No one believes this bullshit. And now she's graduated to acting like a thug. So congratulations, your term in the U.S. Congress is going really well.
But the debate didn't stop at immigration policy. It also explored the public images and broader political personalities of everyone involved. Crockett's performance faced intense scrutiny, almost as if the surface was being peeled away to reveal what was underneath. When she tried to support her points with facts and quick comebacks, Gutfeld and Kelly quickly broke down her arguments, leaving her with very little room to defend herself.
So this is funny. Jasmine Crockett sits on the Judiciary Committee, and about a month ago, Walter, I testified.
Yes, we saw this.
Yeah, and the hearings, the full committee hearings, are quite long. You can be there for over 4 hours. So, and they let the most junior members ask questions last. So I did for quite a long time. And then at the very end, Jasmine Crockett, who I'd never heard before, suddenly started screaming at me and Michael Schellenberger. And when you're a witness in Congress, you have to pay attention to what everybody says, because you never know when you're going to be asked an actual question and allowed to, maybe even allowed to speak. But I could not understand what she was saying. She was moving from one thing to another, and she was doing all that code switching stuff with the y'alls and y'all.
A few times, Crockett pushed back, passionately reminding everyone of the important role immigrants have played in shaping America. But Gutfeld's sharp humor often twisted her points, turning them into critiques of current legal immigration issues. Then Megyn stepped in, questioning her understanding of the legislative process and pointing out that passion without solid policy can lead to empty promises. Crockett's frustration was obvious as she tried to regain control, her confidence showing cracks in both her expressions and tone.
Is she making any point there?
Like this makes me wish my mom made different.
Despite her efforts to highlight immigrant achievements, Crockett struggled to keep the momentum. Her critics questioned her background, pointing out that intellectual and political credibility mattered more than ancestry. Gutfeld highlighted the gap between her words and reality, while Kelly drew attention to her difficulty handling tough questions. She stressed that politicians need to back up statements with solid data and practical solutions, something Crockett struggled with under pressure. They also brought up past moments, including Crockett's critiques of a fellow lawmaker and questions about Kelly's socially conscious positions, hinting that her arguments sometimes leaned more toward performance than substance. This is a common challenge for younger politicians trying to balance media presence with serious policy work. Even as Crockett fought to maintain her stance, the real focus was the dramatic tension on stage, a snapshot of modern political debate where policy and entertainment blur and seriousness can quickly turn into spectacle. The debate highlighted a persistent challenge: how to be both a capable legislator and a compelling public figure. Crockett's supporters argue she connects with younger voters seeking authenticity and fresh ideas, but Gutfeld and Kelly emphasized an important truth: style alone isn't enough to succeed on such big platforms. Preparation and deep knowledge are essential. As cameras kept rolling, the intensity rose, and Crockett shifted to talking about her projects and future goals, trying to steer the attention back.
To be the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
You are going to be so glad she popped up
around
on the scene.
That's going to make up for the White House Correspondents' Dinner. We're going to get a segment a day from her. But you could tell that
Yet the impact was already clear. Questions about her approach and depth seemed to affect Crockett more than she might have expected, and the sharpness of the counter-arguments left a strong impression. Looking closer, this clash wasn't just personal. It reflects today's political reality, where lawmakers face constant scrutiny from media while handling their official duties. Crockett went through a trial by fire, with every word examined and every pause amplified. So, what do you think? Does her passionate support for immigrant rights hold up, or do the critiques of her approach carry more weight? Share your thoughts in the comments. These conversations thrive on your perspective.